Hey, guess what? I'm not going to do Doink because it ain't Friday night. So, but anywho, what's going on, everybody? Oh, is that me?
No, that's me.
Are you sure? I think it's me because I don't know whether
Mine always does it.
well, I don't hear an echo, so I guess I'm good. All right. So what's everybody doing?
Yeah, where's everybody?
So we got I know everybody's like, Mikey D, do a chat, do a chat. So Mikey D did a chat. All right. Yeah, why do I keep doing that to you? Um, Anywho, so I told you last night Stevie ain't here. Stevie ain't gonna be around tonight. And I was gonna call it SOS shit on Stevie. You know, we'll have a Stevie roast without him.
Stevie roast.
You know, just to you know, toss it into him. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to have a little fun. You know, because it's what it's all about. It's having fun, learning something, and enjoying doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Steve's especially fun to roast.
Yeah, well, because he deems it necessary to get me all the time. So you know what
It's
I mean?
only fair.
Yeah. So anywho, all right. So let me do a little rundown here. See who's been in and out and all that.
Oh no, Stump. Man, I got a friend that just texted me today, said he had his third heart attack.
What's the matter?
Stump's chest is open back up from a damn infection.
Oh, really? I invited. I sent you a link last night too, kid. Well, get better soon, please. I don't even see his. Oh, there he is. Manchester. All right. Well, feel better soon, kid. And I always send you a link. So, but get yourself feeling better.
And that infection shit is scary, man, I tell you.
Yeah, infections always do. All right. So Stevie B was number one tonight, and then we have Tommy. I'm a redneck Cockerham, and of course Miss Alicia Shell's in here with me. Gig Ride 19. What's up, buddy? P2E. What's going on? Prepping to endure. What's happening? Big dog of the leather kind. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. G Trapper's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And as you just heard, so isn't our good friend Stump Greenwood of the South Carolina kind. Uh, but feel better soon there, Stumper. Because we know that I don't know where the meth head is. He's out doing meth, I guess. Or he's enticing people into his van, or I don't know what he's doing.
No, there's a national shortage on meth.
You know what I mean? So he texted me the other night saying that last night, yesterday afternoon, whenever it was, I don't know. I got the text last night when I left FedEx that he wasn't gonna be on my chat last night, and he wasn't gonna do one. He wasn't gonna do a chat on his own channel tonight, and I wasn't gonna do a chat tonight, and I was gonna sit behind the TV and do YouTube all night long, and I was asked last night to do a chat. So we're here.
Yeah, get your asses in here.
I got invites out.
I don't bite, no matter what anyone says. I promise.
Obviously, I have been invited out. Two in the junction, one tied up in the shed. A busy weekend. No shit, right here. Right on, Gear Riding.
Don't leave no paint down there.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter if you do it down there because just ask Lizzie Borden. They've taken technology, and for those who don't know who Lizzie Borden is, you can look it up. With technology, they've gone down in that house in this century with technology and still found blood. It's amazing. Joe's Neon, what's going on, kid? Good to see you. If you're not biting, then why would you come in? Well, you know, good point, Tommy. But yeah, so Stevie's out. You know, I don't know where everybody's from. Well, you know, most of you people from Michigan. No, just kidding. But right now at 10:05 at night here in the Northeast, you guys know I live in Massachusetts, and I live right on the New Hampshire border of Massachusetts. Did I just lose everybody?
Did you lose me or did I lose you? Hey, Ohio.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
So I don't know if anybody heard.
You just cut out, Mike. What happened? You don't know if anybody heard what?
Back. Yeah.
You there?
Well, it's not me. Looks like Gear says or G Trapper says that you froze up, Mikey.
Okay. Oh, well, that sucks. So I'll have to repeat more. So, all right, froze up. I was in the middle of Massachusetts. So I'm from Massachusetts and borders right on the border of New Hampshire.
That's where you froze.
Northeast Massachusetts. Anywho, it's fucking 3 degrees outside on January 11th.
It's how many degrees?
63, something like that.
Oh, wow.
And it's pissed me off because I can't go and set that into the water.
Aw.
Okay. I can't go sit this in the water. And it's pissing me the fuck off. I got a couple of them like this. I got my rod. I just want to go ice fishing.
We need a good year where it starts freezing in October and stays frozen until end of March. It's been a while since we've had that.
Well, I got a sister up in Seneca Falls in New York, and she ain't got no ice either. So
Yeah, it was parts of Ohio that was 71 today.
yeah, it's supposed to be like this tomorrow.
And on the opposite side, it's extra cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be like this tomorrow too.
Yeah, they're getting snow, and my buddy in Texas sent me a picture of snow.
Oh, and tornadoes. Don't they have tornadoes down there too?
No, there's tornadoes everywhere right now across the country.
Yeah, TI Prep is getting a tornado down in the Carolinas.
We went from 50 degrees to 30 degrees around 9 this morning.
61 and raining where Tommy is. G Trap is the only one having cold weather. He's 6 degrees. Hey G, can we swap weather? I want to swap weather with G Trapper. He's at 6 degrees.
Yeah, but the only reason you want that is because you like to ice fish, right?
Yes, didn't you just hear me? Didn't you just see when I put this up and I said I want to go do this?
But that's
Did you not hear me say that?
But that's the only reason, right?
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm selfish. I want to go ice fishing.
I seen a bunch of guys out today fishing.
Did you? 19 degrees at the moment. We're getting gear. Really? You're at 19 degrees gear? Holy shit.
Wow. I'm at 30, feels like 20, and we have icy sleet rain mix crap.
Hey, G-Trap, you will never even know how much I'd love to do that. You don't. Joe, you're in Saratoga. Nice. Joe, I haven't been to Saratoga in 100 years. I went out for the races a couple of years in a row. For those people who don't know what I'm talking about, races is the horse race in August out in Saratoga. I'm trying to stay in Saratoga, just outside. It's a very boring town, but we still had fun. Tommy wants to go ice fishing. He'd love to drive my wheelchair out in the ice top speed. We'll just put knobbies or nails on it or something, Tommy. Put chains on it. You'll be all right. You won't get stuck.
Have one of them boys build you some skis to put on it.
Yeah.
They can just push you out there.
Exactly. I told you with a snowmobile.
Get you a dog.
There you go. A couple of them. You know? Get like 2 old snow skis or something, right? Wheel them, lock them in onto the 2 skis, right? Off you go. That'd be cool.
When I was growing up, we had a snowmobile out at the aunt's house. She lived down the lake, and we would we'd hook up the dog sled to the back of the snowmobile and just load it up with sleds, shoot across the lake. And there was a big hill across the lake. Jeff Stanton, some dirt bike racer guy, had property back there. It was fun to go sledding.
Yeah, I remember Jeff Stanton. He was an AMA Supercrosser.
Yeah, I grew up thinking it was a chainsaw across the lake all the time till one day someone told me about a dirt bike and Jeff Stanton. I used to canoe behind his mansion all the time.
Yeah, Jeff Stanton was a hell of a dirt bike rider.
Yeah.
Really?
I grew up across the lake where he drove all the time.
Nice. I've only rode a snowmobile one time.
Really?
And I didn't realize how fast those damn things were, man.
You're missing out.
It was like a 2-stroke, and it was an older one. I mean, this was probably back in the mid '90s when I rode it, but
Yeah,
it was probably like an early '80s version.
Yeah, so it probably did about 50.
Yeah.
Oh, it went fast.
Well, depending upon what it was you were driving.
I don't know. It was a big ski-doo. It was a big one. But I never rode one before. That thing took off.
440 will probably do about 60 miles an hour.
And that thing there was no easing into it. It's like you give it gas and it just went.
Yeah.
You know, it was like wham. And I was like, wow, that's enough of that shit.
But G-Trap, I would give my left arm to out there and ice fish with you. I would be in my glory. I would definitely need a hut 6 degrees. But I got one, so I ain't worried about it. I don't know if I'd ever come home, though, so you might be screwed.
You know, I've only been
live from G-Trapper's house. It's Mikey D on a Friday night. That'd be fucking funny. Pardon my French.
Mikey, I've only been ice fishing once, and it was on a small lake. We caught a bunch of rainbow trout. We were using canned corn and Velveeta cheese.
Really? Well, it's all in appearance with them, you know.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, you can do both. You can use appearance and put a minnow on a friggin' whatever. You know what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I caught mine on minnow, and we were only in about fucking 6 foot of water.
I don't. I think, are you like the guys that I went with or catch anything? They're just sitting that fucking little shanty out on the ice and drink a bunch of beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Having fun, except I'm not doing the beer thing. But yeah, I'm not out there making millions of dollars fishing. I don't have any sponsors to worry about and all that bullshit. So
Right. That's all these guys did.
that's
Went out and hung out. That's all they did. They didn't care.
yeah. That's to me what's it's like going hunting, right? So I'll go hunting, and like the last time I went hunting was at my buddy's house, like 2 miles that way, and I sat in a tree stand in the absolute freezing cold and got wet because it rained that morning, and then it got cold, and so the seat on the tree stand was soaked, and I didn't bring my hut seat with me, so I sat in it just the same. But it's the quietness, it's the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just being out in the woods.
What's up, Swamp Donkey? Good to see you. Swamp Donkey says it's a little chilly out there tonight. Swamp Donkey, minus 40. I'm guessing that's Celsius. Just saying. So let's do a Celsius to Fahrenheit.
It's be like -8, probably, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Still, -8.
Actually, minus. Wow. Did you mean that minus 40? Minus 40? That's what that says, right? Minus 40 wind chill. All right. So minus 40, they're dead even. Minus 40, minus 40 is minus 40.
So 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes. Yes. So it's Celsius time. Whatever the formula is, this it's Celsius times 9/5.
I wish everybody would just convert over to our system. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
I bet they feel the same about us.
No.
Yeah.
There's more of us than them.
Right, but they always talk about that metric system and everything, but we're the only country that's ever landed on the moon, so they're shoving.
Right. No, I know Swamp Donkey's at 40, but Swamp Donkey, if it went to let's say it was minus 15 Celsius, it would be 5 degrees Fahrenheit. I wish I made videos back when I worked at the golf course years ago. A lot of fun had there. Hey, Hornet Fix, what's up? What the fuck, Mikey? 2 days in a row? Yeah, and I don't have you on Facebook, so I can't even invite you, you dumbass. Shit.
What up, Hornet Fix?
Are who's got Hornet Fixer on Facebook?
I thought at one time I did, but I'm not sure. But I'm driving, so.
Yeah, well, Stevie's not here, Hornet Fixer, so Hello, guns girl. But yeah, don't tease me like that, G-Trap, because And I know you're not. I know you meant what you said, because I would, but I would come out there in an absolute friggin' minute. How much fun that would be. Hello, Mikey. That's all I get. Really? Seriously? Okay. All right. I'm sad now.
So what's Stevie doing if he's not?
I know you're not, G-Trapper. I know you're not. You're a man of your word, and I totally know you're not. But in my brain, I'm thinking of that. You know what I mean? In my brain, I'm saying to myself, "Damn, I would," because I would just, I'd be in heaven, dude. I'm in heaven when I'm outside. Period. What was your question there around Ohio?
I said, "Where's Stevie at?"
Oh, he said he was busy the other night. Pete Ascars, what's up, kid? The other night, yesterday, I don't know, it was yesterday afternoon, last night, whatever. I got it when I got out of FedEx. He texted me and said he wouldn't be here tonight. He wouldn't be on my chat last night. And then he said he didn't think he was going to be doing his chat. So, I don't worry about it, girl. I'm only teasing you.
He's probably in jail again.
Yeah, probably. Say hi to Tommy there, you nitwit.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. You don't think I'm going to call Shalisa a nitwit, do you?
Who knows? Tommy Cockerham?
Yes, sir.
The original redneck himself, man.
Right? What's Redneck Renegade been, by the way? I've seen a lot of his videos. I don't see him at night anymore on the chats. I don't see him on Stevie's chat, my chat.
Good point. I haven't seen him this weekend. He's putting out videos, but he must be busy.
How do I get you in? I don't have you on Facebook. I don't even think I have you on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't even have his email address.
Friend him on Facebook real quick.
Hey, I think I know where I could find him.
You find him and you take care of that because A, you're quicker, B, you're more technical. Oh, you want the snares tomorrow? Nice. G-Trap, get that thing on video for me, will you, buddy? Say, Mikey, this is how we set snares, just so I can go out in the woods and do it like semi-illegally. No worries. I wouldn't do it around where I live because too many cats. Too many stray cats and too many house cats that will accidentally get caught in the snare.
It's all the better reason to do it.
Nah, yeah, I know, but I don't like to. That's domestic animal. I can't hurt a domestic animal unless it hurts me or one of my kids. You know what I mean? I can't do that. I have a heart, you know. I have a heart, you know what I'm saying?
Is Hornet Fixer a hill?
A who?
A hill.
He's not that fat. Wow, Hornet Fixer, she's all over your shit, bro.
I think I found him.
Yes, he said yes.
Okay. I'll send him a friend link.
Okay. I'll just have to decide whether I'll let him in or not.
Oh, damn. Just when I thought I found him. Where'd he go?
Well,
Oh, there he is.
As Vinny Barbarino finally decides he wants to answer his link.
We just finished the show, Wingnut.
How's it going, Mr. John?
Hello, hello. Shalisa.
What's happening?
So I'm trying to figure out.
Bird killer.
Hey, G-Trap. Laws are en masse for that. Whether I can. Because I know that they don't. Mass doesn't let you use like corner beers. I don't use any of that bullshit. And, hey, guess who's on his way in?
Who?
Hornet Fixer.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yes. But that's only if I decide to let him in, I told him. No, Shalisa.
Is he showing up for the gun show?
I don't know.
I know where Stevie's at.
Shot show? That's not next week, isn't it?
No, I bet he's at that Elizabeth Warren rally.
Yeah, probably.
Lesbeth.
No, he just calls her Beth.
Beth. Huh?
Yeah, he's
And
on
he sings it a song. Beth, I hear you calling.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he whistles that in her ear.
Okay.
I have to look it up though, G Trapper. I think that I think Mass is all like, like we have to use Douglas traps for beaver and shit. It's just nuts.
That's why I could never get a date in Mass.
Why would you want to date a Mass girl?
It was a joke.
Oh, because you have to live it. Should I let him in? Or should I?
I had the wrong beaver trap.
Should I let him in or no?
Of course, why not?
You better fucking let me in.
What's going on, brother?
My buddy, I know I have to say this, my buddy Ohio Wolverine. That I have to put that out there. My buddy.
Ohio sucks. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Hey, I've known Ohio for a lot of years. He's an idiot.
Well, hey, he's Wolverine.
I concur. I concur with that statement.
No, me and OW there, we go a long way back. So yeah.
I know. I used to hear him mention your name every once in a while.
No, good people. As far as Mikey,
We go all,
I don't. Oh my god! Oh, I got a brain freeze.
we go all the way back.
Yeah, yes, G Trapper, I certainly am.
The 2012 meme wars. We go all the way. We're meme wars better.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, me and Wolverine, we're way back. I'm talking way back.
Really?
Oh yeah, like what 2011, 2012, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
Really, John? Vinny Barbarino?
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter. Sorry.
What was that one character's name on there?
What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
What was that one character on?
She said, "What are you doing? What the hell you think he's doing?"
So, welcome back, Carter. There, Ohio. What? Are you in your car?
yeah,
I'm heading over. There was a character on. There was a character on Welcome Back, Carter. I can't remember his name. The little skinny kid
Epstein?
didn't kill himself.
Fuck! I walked right into that. Holy
That was
shit!
good.
Oh, yes, you did.
That was good. Very good.
I walked right into that. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Don't encourage the
See,
side.
this is why him and I are like good friends. This is exactly why I walked right into that. You asshole. Mikey, so this
What's
is a Saturday night and you're on, we're live.
I know.
Someone's
trying to
got to
find-
take over for Steve.
I know
Well,
Steve's out like pimping and shit,
Hi, Steve.
Hey, where's Steve?
I always get invites from Steve. Mike invites me. Hey, Steve.
And hey, Uncle Kyle.
So, well, I like the video. It's like, no, Steve, let's pick on him. Okay, let's do that.
Steve's not here.
No,
Let's talk shit
I'm
about
actually
Steve.
looking. I'm actually trying to look
I don't need to be.
up.
There you go. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
What?
What?
Eric's going to bed. Good night. You're stuck with me.
Aw.
Good night.
How's that feel?
Eric's +1.
Eric's +1.
Wait a minute. Eric's like, hey, Jim. Oh, don't worry. I'll be there in February.
Why is she always in camera halfway?
Because she's
Because Eric sets, I think Eric sets it up that way. So when
how you guys doing?
yeah,
Hi.
when Eric's on the left-hand camera, it's all him. But when Christine's on the left-hand camera, it's like half of her.
It's snowing again. Does this mean we're gonna have to do the penis work tomorrow and shovel?
You can do the penis work tonight if you want.
No, look at how much snow's out there.
So Eric, you're getting more snow than you got penis. What?
2 inches.
I'm sorry, Tourette's. Sorry, Tourette's.
It's Tourette's. Eric's got a small penis.
Tourette's.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
The reason we only see like half of her is because he doesn't want us to see the chain tied to the wall to keep her there.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I've been to that house. That's not how that works. That's Eric's chain, not hers. Look, see, he cut it down.
You told me +1.
He pulled me +1.
I'm not feeling the love.
Well, you couldn't. You said earlier you couldn't really work the blue ball because your thumb wouldn't reach it. So
Damn dingle ball! I'm telling you.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
No, it's this thing.
What? Oh,
That's
it's
That's
a blue ball. Yeah.
What kind of sex toy contraption is that?
Here, you want to see a couple more?
No.
Yeah, everybody's like, no.
I don't know how you work that damn thing. It's so awkward.
Everything all right there, Mikey?
Yeah.
Mikey's like, why the fuck did I let these assholes in here?
I'm worried because he's been freezing up every bit.
Is he?
No, I'm not froze up.
I was gonna say I didn't think he was.
I just checked the reflection in his glasses. As long as the reflection is moving, it's fine.
Right? It's like you're like, is it working?
See, now he's froze. Oh, then you have froze. He's froze again.
You having problems? I can't talk.
I noticed last night I got a little pixeled for a while there because it was uploading the brew review.
No, Eric, you get pixel because we know what you do in your off time.
Downloading a bunch of midget porn.
Yeah, see, we know what the pixelation means.
And a whole bunch of people said, "Oh, in case YouTube goes down, you should move the brew channel on to BitChute." Well, it turns out I've had an account on BitChute for 2 years. I uploaded the brew review from last night to BitChute. It's still not ready to be viewed.
Yeah, BitChute. It's just like Gunstreamer. Yeah, it's better than YouTube. No. We hate YouTube, but we at least get live. You know, I'm just saying.
Did anybody see Pop's Quest video today about how YouTube's going after gun channels again?
Yeah, no, I saw the heading though.
No, I did not see that. Where was that? I didn't.
Yeah, Pups Quest put out a video.
Okay, let me search here.
I didn't watch it. I just saw the title. But I'm like, let's not get nervous. Let's not, A lot of people get way too nervous way too early.
It was one of those things where somebody said something, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. You know what I mean?
So I see Eric's brew review from last night, Mikey and Celicia from last night, Real Cobra Burnout from last night, but I don't see Pops. Where the hell?
It's
Pops is from today.
14 hours ago.
Right, and I'm not seeing that anywhere on my subscriptions.
It's right. He loaded right before Cobra loaded up the DeLorean build.
And again, I'm seeing Cobra's DeLorean build. I'm not seeing. Oh, look! Oh, Can I share screen this somehow? Is there a way?
As long as you don't get me in trouble for doing so, go ahead.
Well, no. All right. Look, Pop
What do you want
Quest.
to? What do you want to screen share?
No, I'm. It's showing I'm not subscribed to PopQuest, but I have known PopQuest for what 7, 8, 9, 10 years now.
That's just the typical YouTube stuff, man. You gotta go through your thing, Bob.
Yeah, you gotta go through your subscriptions and click on the thing. Make sure people can get.
God, it's fucking horrible.
They took me off Ohio's.
No, and I agree. Look, guys, I agree 100%. This is horrible. This is absolutely fucking horrible what they're doing to us. It's absolutely horrible. Horrible.
Welcome to Alphabet.
Yes, all you 3-digit and 4-digit fucking agencies that are watching this, fuck off. Fuck all the way off. I paid you your $400 fucking tax stamps. Leave me the hell alone.
Oh, yeah, I have that video parked, so don't say anything about it because I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? G-Trapper and Swamp Donkey. I was just telling G-Trapper and Swamp Donkey what the trapping coyotes are here in Massachusetts, and they're laughing at me. They're telling me to move away.
So let me ask you a question, Mikey. In Massachusetts, why don't you just shoot them and not tell anybody?
Well, that's what we can do. We can hunt them. We can shoot them.
No, what
I
I'm
actually
saying
shot
is-
a coyote with
what-
I actually shot a coyote with a shotgun. I don't recommend doing that.
Well, no, that's a big
That's
mess.
a mess.
What I'm getting at
I hit a coyote right here, right like from the shoulder, almost from the shoulder, right where the shoulder meets the neck. And let me tell you something. The other side of that head did not look like a head.
Nope.
So what I'm getting at is I don't understand how, because they tear up your livestock, etc., etc. Why do you have to have a license? I guess my first question should be: do you have to have a license to shoot them in Massachusetts?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if they're going after your chickens who are giving you eggs and what blah 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 food whatever, you have to have a permission from the government to kill the things that are killing your animals.
Right, but here all it takes is a phone call to the warden service. I got a coyote in my yard. It's taking my livestock. Da 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 da. What's your address? Da da da. They put you a permit on that you don't have to buy.
So you don't
It's a special permit because if you have livestock, it's a special permit.
Okay,
but
so
no offense. If you just have a dog or a cat, yeah, they don't really.
So if you just have a dog or a cat and you let your cat out and the coyote comes after it, you have to have a hunting license to kill the.
If they want to break it in this state, yeah, you better be licensed because in this state they'll break your balls.
I'm sorry, that's not.
Not only in this state they'll break your balls, but most people around here that's going to happen to, okay, is because the coyote's not going to eat a cat out in the rural sections of Massachusetts. Okay, they're just not. They're going to eat regular wildlife. Okay, 90% of the people that get their cats and dogs eaten from coyotes are in towns like mine that are 35,000 people. And guess what? You shoot a gun off within city limits around here.
Well, no, that's what I'm getting at is that you live in the city limits, Mikey, and just like I do here down in Florida, I live in the city limits, and if a coyote comes up to eat my pet, and I shoot it, they're going to take me to jail, and that's just fucking.
Same thing in Massachusetts.
It's stupid. But that's the stupidest thing.
Shoot it with a crossbow.
Shoot it with a bow. You know why? It don't make any noise.
Yep.
Well, fuck boys. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim. To protect your animals, you have to use a crossbow so you don't go to jail. Fuck you. I'm using whatever the hell I got in my hand, and I'm going to kill the cocksucker. And you want to take me to jail? I got a lawyer, and we will go to jail for this. Okay?
What if you set up a way for it to come into your garage, and you killed it in your garage? Would you still put a trap in there?
And are you talking to me or Mikey?
You.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
if it goes into the Aloha Snack Bar, the Snack Bar Jesus will strike
Right.
it down with a lightning bolt.
Hey.
I have to say this. If you haven't seen my video on YouTube, your corner picture, shameless plug. If you haven't seen the Snack Bar Jesus, which John Solar has aptly named, I don't have a choice in this matter.
It is
Because
Snack Bar Jesus.
John wants his PBR whiskey, and I have to name it to Snack Bar Jesus so John gets his whiskey. Snack Bar Jesus would not allow a coyote to come into my snack bar and eat Tilly. Now, if said coyote was to come into the snack bar and try to eat Tilly, I would put it down with a 50 BMG. I'm just saying. Snack Bar Jesus would smile in appreciation. That's all I'm doing.
I don't care if it rains or freezes as long as I got my Snack Bar
Snack Bar.
Jesus.
Thank you very
Sitting
much.
on the gun bench facing south.
Oh, we gotta. Dude, somebody has to make that song. All right. Anybody who listens to this show, John's show, Eric's show, Mikey's show, Shalisha's show, Ohio's show, if you can make a song that says "I don't care as long as I got my Snack Bar Jesus," I want it. I will pay you for it. I do want that song. I want that song. Mikey's looking at me like I have no fucking clue what you guys are talking about.
They just talk.
All you guys do is sit around and talk?
Yep. Pretty much.
Hey, Eric, shut the fuck up, Joey.
Hey, it's just a children's show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
child friendly. He's got it marked child
Yeah,
friendly.
and whatever you do, don't use the C word.
I thought only
Okay.
Steve had it marked child friendly.
Is this child friendly, Mark?
It's all
Sorry,
right.
Steve.
I was like, Mike.
I'm gonna get I'm gonna get
both.
bolt the lightning thrown at me tonight.
Thank you, Mike. You and I are getting hit at the same time, like in Massachusetts.
I got
and
hit.
Florida.
You know what I get hit for? I let somebody come on the chat one day, and there was forest fires out in LA or wherever, and I go, really? And they're like, yeah. And so they put it on. It was a news. It was a video from a news channel, okay, and we screen shared it, right? It was like a live feed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we screen shared it. And YouTube sent me a little note on my email saying if you do that again, it's whatever.
Yeah, really? So you
Swear to God.
live feeded what they live feeded?
Right.
Okay. So hey, Mikey, as I've been reminded in the last couple of days. Thank you, Eric and John. I on your live feed last Saturday night, I flashed a weapon on your channel, and you
Not on my
didn't
channel.
get blocked for it. Yes, you.
Not on my
yes.
channel.
Yes,
Wasn't
I
on my
did.
channel.
Yes, I did. On your show, Mikey froze up. He's
I
like,
was on Steve's channel. It was on Steve. It was
was it
on.
on Steve's?
It was on.
Oh, I thought it was on Mikey's.
No,
I thought it was on Mikey's Friday night after we got off Locked and Loaded.
Steve's channel.
Oh, Eric's a lying son of a bitch. I swear to Christ. See, that's
Hey.
right there. Right there. Right there.
Later, Mikey. See you guys. I gotta go.
Right,
See,
Bye, buddy.
apparently, Eric, weather out there on 11th at 10. Well, I'm on Eastern time. Where I am, it is like 63 degrees outside. So, maybe the cold weather's back, and he doesn't.
Wait, really? Is that what you're going with, buddy?
I don't know. It gets cold out there in Soda, doesn't it?
I'm not in Minnesota. That's Eric. I'm in Florida.
I know.
I'm way
I know where you
warmer
are.
than you.
I know where you are. I think you're actually closer to me than he is.
Well, no, actually, I don't think I am. I'm further away than
Put it
you might
to you this way: Tampa from Boston is 1,480 miles. So how far is from Jacksonville to Tampa?
like 2 hours. I don't know.
How many miles though?
120.
Okay, 2 miles. 2 hours. What? How much is 2 hours?
Couple 120, 130 miles.
130, 140 miles. As the crow flies, because you know the roads. But. No, I gotta be honest. I've been to Boston. I actually flew into Connecticut. What is that? What's the big one there? Logan.
No, Logan's in Boston.
Okay, no, not Logan. What's the one in Connecticut?
I don't know. The only other airport I know down south is Rhode Island. That's TF Green.
Well, I flew into Connecticut, and then my buddy picked me up there, and we went up to Ludlow, just outside of Springfield.
Yes, it's on the New York border.
And my buddy lived in Ludlow, right next to Springfield, and we went to the Smith & Wesson, and I got to shoot on the Smith & Wesson range because I'm a Smith & Wesson fanatic. And then he drove me up to Boston, and I actually got to tour the Constitution, where my retirement flag was flown for my retirement, and I actually did a tour on the Constitution, which I got to be honest, that is
if
phenomenal.
You're a history person, that's a wicked cool thing to do, by the way.
Yeah, that is just and it's not just the Constitution itself. There's a destroyer there, a World War II destroyer there.
Bradley Field, by the way.
Yeah, that was
friend Craig.
And the guys on the Constitution, the men and women that are actually on the Constitution, when you do a tour, they are active duty Navy. That's their uniform.
Charlestown. That's why they call it the Charlestown Navy Yard. That's what that ship is.
That is phenomenal. I got to be honest. Another thing that I have added to my bucket list is to go back to Boston.
Yep.
When the Constitution sails and get on it when it is no shit goes out to sea and comes back for that weekend or that day or whatever.
Yep.
I want to be on it that day.
We had the tall ships in here. That was a friggin' blast. We've had them in here twice, and I friggin' loved every minute of it.
Yeah, I was in Norfolk when they did tall ships, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I love watching the tall ships come in. Yeah. It was awesome. Yeah, Bradley Field is what Craig Dweller was saying.
No, I got to be honest. I like New England. Don't get me wrong. I love New England. I love the culture.
It's beautiful. I love New England, too.
Yeah,
I just don't like the law.
I love everything about it. I don't like the politics of it, but I love the people, and I love the area. It's awesome.
See,
don't get me wrong.
Like Western Mass is like, my sister went out to school, right? When she went out to school, she went out to, it's not even there anymore, but it's called, it was called North Adams State College, and it's in the. So if you look at the map of Massachusetts, it's in the left-hand corner, the north left-hand corner. I know, right? It's 60 degrees where you are too, Craig. And it's beautiful out there. It's beautiful. It's a small towns out there. It's it's not where I live. With 35,000 people in the town I'm in. One town next to me has 60,000, and the city beside me has almost 100,000. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I love going into town and seeing the old Ironsides and doing all that stuff. Walking through Boston Common and doing the Freedom Trail and seeing where the what do you call it? Took out the British right there on what do you call it street?
Eating fajitas at Houlihan's. There you go.
Exactly.
Really, fajitas? Really?
Yeah. But no, it's a lot.
I'm
like
with
the
you,
history
Mike.
of it.
Like I said, I have my buddy Bart take me up there. He lives in Ludlow. We drove up there.
Yep.
It's a phenomenal thing, and whether you're a history buff, a Navy person like I am, but if you're just an American and a history buff, to walk on the decks of the USS Constitution, which is still an active Navy ship. It is the only ship in the U.S. Navy's inventory that is sunk in enemy ship.
Right.
I mean, it is.
Was it 1797? She took to the water.
It's over 200 years.
Yes.
It's what 220 years old,
Something
Yeah.
and it's still an active Navy ship. The men and women who dress up in the period uniforms and stuff, they are on active duty. That's their uniform.
That's their
That
post.
is
Yeah,
their duty. That's their post. They stand that watch 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
A lot of people don't know they're Navy personnel too. You know that, right?
That they're active duty. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
My retirement, my 20-year retirement, when they said, "Where do you want your flag flown?" I said, "On the USS Constitution." I have it. Well, I just got the house put back together, so my flag is back in the box. But my retirement flag is off the USS Constitution in what is it, February of 2003. So yeah.
And if you go around the corner, right? You go around the corner from the U.S. Constitution, you go to Bunker Hill Monument. So
yeah. Oh no, I did the whole. Like I said,
I mean, you can do it all right there in Charlestown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I was up there in 2012 with my buddy Bart, we did the whole 9 yards. I did all the things. So,
it didn't come my way and go to Lexington and Concord. It's really something. You know.
I recommend that for any patriotic American. You have to do that. Is and see, no, I my bucket list is I have to go see the Mount Rushmore. I have to go to, and I didn't get to go to Lexington and Concord when I was up there. We just didn't have time.
You need a lot of time to drive in the traffic.
Yeah, you have to do it. I have to do all that stuff. I've been to Gettysburg. I've been to Appomattox. I've been to a lot of different things. I've done a lot of things on my bucket list. But if you're a true freedom-loving American, you have to do this stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of. I've gone over and saw read on because we closed. There's only 2 states in the union that have Patriots Day off, and that's Mass and Maine.
Yep.
And they do reenactments in Lexington on that day. And we go over. I went over as a youngster and then as an adult. Found it very interesting. But yeah, there's a shit ton of history here. It's just a shame that all our history started here, and politically it all ends here too. So, but it's a beautiful. I love the fall. I love the foliage. I love autumn here in New England. I wouldn't change it for it's simply beautiful. You between Mass, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. I wouldn't trade it.
So I agree.
You know what else is beautiful?
But
the Bruins won.
I know that they played the Islanders.
Really, John? Really?
Why? They played the Islanders. They didn't play Minnesota. Minnesota sucks. They don't even have a hockey team, do they?
Really, Mike?
Minnesota Wild. Oh, that's right. It's called the Minnesota Wild now. They're like that hockey team that they needed to put somewhere, so they put them in Minnesota.
My God.
You know what I mean?
Jonathan?
Wow,
You're such a shitster.
Hey, I have a new show for you, John. You
What's
guys,
that?
for you and Miss B.
Hockey talk?
No, you can do hockey talk and talk about a real hockey team like Boston.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go make a drink on it.
Welcome to Hockey Talk.
All right, let's see what we do with this for you. Ready? Let me ask you this, Miss B.
Yes.
Did the Vikings win today?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't watch football.
No, they didn't. They lost 10-27.
There you go.
See that
We've
they just
not
run.
had a football team
Listen.
that we're talking about for many, many years.
They just coincide with the losers like the Minnesota Wild. I mean, it's just the way it is, you know.
Oh, no. Minnesota Wild's not doing that bad.
Just teasing. You guys don't want to do that type of a show? It'll be fun. You can praise Boston Bruins all day.
You missed the one on the Ms. Bomey zone where I tried to teach John all about hockey.
Yeah, it didn't work.
That'd be like teaching.
You're so good.
That'd be like teaching Liz Warren how to be a politician. You can't.
That's a good analogy.
Teaching John about hockey. It's like teaching him about football, for Christ's sake. No.
See, I got the hockey part down. You look up the score, and if we won, and you contact Miss Bomey and tell her, hey, we won.
He likes to just do that to bust my balls, but in all actuality, Boston is in first place in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but they've been rough lately. They lost a lot of games they shouldn't have. You can't beat them they won in overtime tonight, but
yeah,
they don't usually win in overtime. Seriously, they've lost. Hey, Craig Dreller, what are they like 3-16 in overtime or something stupid like that? You know what I mean? They're horrible. Am I picking a fight? No, Swamp Talking. I ain't picking a fight. Do you want me to start? You want me to start on you and the Jets and how bad the Jets suck? I mean, I'll go right to the gamut. Look, you guys are side by side anyway, Minnesota and Canada, right? You guys like side by side, so I'll just run the gamut. You know, too bad Flan wasn't. I can tell how bad the Montreal Canadiens suck. You know what I mean? I just hit them all at one time. Truth Freeze, how the hell are you? Good to see you. No, Swamp Talk, you know me. I'm just having fun, brother. You know me, pal. Gotta have some fun. You know. But
gotta love some hockey talk.
Hockey
talk. No big whoop.
Yeah, I was talking to G-Trapper earlier on here, and we were discussing trapping and stuff, and the weird, stupid rules that I have here in Mass, and whoops, we just lost like 2 people.
What happened? Oh, Bummies boogied. Uh-oh. He dropped.
Should I let him back in or should I let him sit out there?
I'll let him back in.
All right.
Damn it, he let us back in.
I thought we had an excuse.
I'm sorry. Why are we letting them in? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Bomey.
Because they're good people. Because they're good people. I only let good people on my chat.
So
I didn't let you on my chat. Shalisa did.
yes, Alicia.
I had nothing to do with you coming on my chat. That's all Shalisa's fault right there.
Shalisa has taste. I'm sorry, Mikey. I'm just saying.
Of course I have taste. Come on. Of course I have taste. I'm not a Jaguars fan. I mean, come on.
Ooh, yeah.
Neither. Hey,
neither is he.
Mikey. Neither am I. Yeah.
Oh, good. You're a smart man then.
I've lived in Cincinnati and Jacksonville. I have no football.
Wow.
No.
You got nothing to root for.
I got none. Yeah.
It's like when I lived in
just
Kansas.
root for
When I lived in
college,
Kansas City, there was no hope. Back in
Hey,
those days,
I
Kansas
gotta be
City
honest.
lost everything.
I haven't been watching football a lot, but I saw that, and unfortunately, and I will say this, and with a heavy heart, because I wanted Minnesota to actually beat San Francisco, because I hate San Francisco because they beat they beat the Bengals a couple of times for the Super Bowl. I wanted to see Minnesota go just because the Purple People Eaters, they're coming back, but. And tonight, was it Houston Tennessee and
Tennessee and Baltimore. Baltimore was losing 14-0.
Well, and I hope Tennessee beats them because they're in the AFC
Me
South.
too, because that way they're. Because the Patriots had to pass the torch. They were tired of winning, so they had to just say.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
They felt bad. They wanted parity in the league, so.
Oh, is that what
Tom Brady said? You know what? I'll be nice to you.
Okay.
But he did issue a warning for next year.
He did issue a warning for next year. Hey, and by the way, I got a shirt. I got to show Craig Dweller something.
Hey, I figured there was a reason he was wearing that.
No. It just reminded me. I won't.
So I have something for Mikey.
When he freezes.
Mikey,
Honestly, just turn around. What did that say?
I root for.
Oh, Drew Bledsoe.
So Mikey, I root for anybody who beats the Patriots. I don't give a shit what team it is.
You're a hater.
Oh no, I'm a hater. No, I'm a huge hater. Huge.
28 to 12.
Like Mikey, like my penis. Huge hater.
Well, it's all right. Sucks being. No, I'll tell you. Right now,
Oh no! Look, I will give you credit, Mikey. You guys had your run. No, you guys had your run. Guess what? It's fucking over.
No, it's not. Don't listen to those sports people. It's not.
No, Mikey, it's over.
It finishes. It's over next year.
No. Wait a minute. Whoa, I'm out. Miss B.
Hold on.
Miss B, did you hear that? Did you hear that from the non-sports guy who's going to tell me what's going to happen? The guy up in the upper right-hand corner. You know, Elizabeth Warren. The Elizabeth Warren wannabe. He's telling me what's going to happen. He hasn't watched 30 seconds of football all year long, or hockey all year long. And he's going to tell us what's going to happen.
I'm going to watch the last game.
My world.
I always watch the last game.
Jesus. What am I going to do with you?
I watch the Super Bowl.
I don't know.
I generally watch more. I watch more NASCAR than
I want Green Bay to win.
NASCAR. Thank you.
I want Green Bay to win everything because Buffalo's not in it. I was going to root for
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
And I'm not going to argue on the Green Bay, but I'd also like to see the Chiefs. I would love to see
the Chiefs win.
The Chiefs and Green Bay in that Super Bowl. I think that would be phenomenal. Yeah. I really do.
When it comes to football, it's for me, it's never Green Bay.
Well, yeah, because you're a Vikings fan, and by the way, Eric, they fucking lost.
Yeah, well, I haven't watched a single football game in over 2 years, to be honest.
And I'll be honest, today or last weekend was the first weekend I actually put them on my TV and then playing in the living room while I was doing all my shit around the house. I didn't watch them. I just would go and go, yep, they're fucking losing.
The only reason that I even knew what the outcome of the game was my neighbor texted me. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I go, "I'm making chili." "What are you doing?" "I'm looking for a ride." The Bronco broke the ice in our alley broke the tie rod end out of his blazer. And he got a ride to work and needed a ride home. And I'm like, okay. He goes, "I'm over at the Hammond Bar in Superior." He goes, I'll buy you a beer. What do you want?" And I'm like, son of a bitch. He's ordering me a beer, and I'm just leaving my house. It means me sitting out on the counter for 5 minutes. Well, as I pull in, he walks out carrying a 6-pack. I go, "I thought you were gonna buy me a beer." And he goes, "Oh, I didn't want to sit in there anymore. The fucking Vikings are getting their ass kicked."
Yeah, but they won that weekend.
This was today.
Don't you listen?
Today. I thought you said last weekend.
You're as bad as I am.
Did you not listen?
I know. Did it not sound like he was talking about last weekend?
Listen, first of all, that's the shirt right there. See that emblem?
Really? The Patriots lost last weekend.
I don't care. I don't how many rings they got. They got more rings than you have friggin' nose hairs. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know about that.
You know what should happen? I think you and John. Should have a new chat.
I have a question.
Sportsman's Watch or something like that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So Shalisha's sitting here looking at us like you guys are all fucking idiots.
Pretty much.
See, look, she's like.
You're talking about a young lady who left chat last night to pee and never came back. She went out and made a video instead.
Yeah.
And I'm not. You know what? I'm not even lying.
Seriously, did you
I'm not even lying.
I put a video up after the chat, basically saying, "Yeah, I was on a chat, but I kind of dropped off I'm out on a smoke break."
that's.
Oh wait,
your
that was the sinkhole.
Sinkhole in the yard. Yeah, my neighbor.
Okay, so Mikey, your chat wasn't interesting enough. She went out, got in a sinkhole, made a video, smoked a cig, and maybe took a piss. I don't know.
Came back for 5 minutes.
Came back, made a video, and said, "Yeah, whatever."
All right, who out in the chat room does chats on their channel? Anybody?
Oh, so hold on, I gotta flip back
Because I want to make sure, like the old way, if you ejected somebody from your chat, they couldn't come back for 24 hours. I was just wondering, when I kick his ass off my chat, if he'll be back for 24 hours. So I just wanted to make sure.
Is that what it is?
Because see, he's a Southerner. He lives in Jacksonville. All right, he's a Southerner. He don't understand how the Eastie Boys do it up here in Boston.
Oh, is that what it is?
They don't understand how the city folk do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that what it is? I can't.
I'll tell you how it's gonna go.
He said, "I'm telling you how it's gonna go."
Oh yes, know that, huh? Ooh.
He didn't even know what you were doing. He had no idea what you were doing.
These two are going at it.
They didn't even see how he had.
I'm bouncing back and forth to all these fucking screens. I'm like,
Jim, rewind the tape. Rewind the tape a little bit.
Yeah, rewind the tape.
I'm serious. You'll laugh your ass off if you catch what Vinny Barbarino was just doing the Fatwood Queen.
Yeah, just tell Benny to look at the chat again. Or read the side chat.
All right, I'm going. Okay, I'm going back. Where the hell's Vinny Barbarino?
I know you're getting old though.
Yes, I know. I'm not getting old. I am old, Mikey. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I am fucking old.
Jim, look up. Look right here, Jim. Jim,
hold on. I gotta go back to live. I gotta go back.
No, don't look at the chat box. Look at the pictures of us.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead, guys.
What did that mean?
Read the chat, John.
Smoke break.
Jesus Christ.
I was looking back on YouTube.
All right.
Smell good.
You guys are killing me. I'm old. You gotta. It's like one thing. It's like, hey, here it is. If you do something over here, I'm not looking.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Jim still doesn't even see that.
What?
He doesn't feel it.
Unbelievable.
Reach a little more towards the front.
How can somebody that served this country for so many years and now has a job working on aeroplanes can't notice something obvious?
I was looking at a different
Version of the Brady Bunch when they're all in the box.
Here you go, Jim. You turn this way, and
All right,
Eric will
Jim.
handle it for you.
Jim, look at me. Jim, look at me for 1 second.
All right, hold.
Jim,
Stop.
just
Everybody hate.
Jim, listen to me. Listen to me for 1 second. You ready? Do not look at the chat room where the people are typing. Don't look at that.
Okay, I'm not. I'm on this channel. Yes.
Look at the 5 pictures of us. One of me, one of Shalisa, one of Vinny Barbarino, one of Eric, one of you. Now watch Vinny Barbarino right now. Go. Now you're not going to do it for me, asshole? Don't stab him in the head. I'm trying to show him what you guys are doing.
Right here, Jim.
Watch, Eric.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
No, Eric's over there. Eric's over there. I'm
now
over
watch.
here.
Watch. Go ahead, Shalise.
Oh.
You know what? It's not that funny when you spell it out.
It's better when his nose is still in view.
I mean, in other words, right? It'd be kind of if you know, if John was about to do this
and everybody in the
right
chat room's going,
John,
what the fuck are they doing?
If John started doing this right now, it'd be the same thing. You know what I mean?
So let me guess. John was doing something stupid. Eric was
working you.
Oh, Eric. Oh,
you just didn't. Eric's
So-
beside you. See, yeah, there you go. There you go. He's working.
Oh,
Welcome to the jungle.
And they can multitask.
yeah, get both ends of it. Yeah, while you're at it, yeah, go get both ends. That's it.
Oh my!
Is that a foot long and then some? You guys are assholes. Just you assholes.
What is wrong with you?
Sam.
You know, Eric's been trying to scratch Hornet Fixer's back for a couple of weeks in the chat. He never feels it.
Don't.
Whoa! Hey, whoa! That was what. Eric wasn't expecting that.
Eric wasn't. Wait. Eric's like, oh, I gotta scratch that. Oh.
Man.
You guys are assholes. I'm watching the chat room trying to stay up current with what's going on, and you are over here on this other screen, which I have to separate these two screens now. I can see that as it is.
Keep
It's
them
John's fault,
separated.
I'm gonna have to when I move back into the other bedroom. I'm gonna have to put up like 3 screens for you assholes.
That's what I got. Yeah, it works. 3 screens works good.
I only have one screen. This one.
Well, I'm in the spare bedroom because I just got my house put back together. So now I have to go back to the other bedroom, put my entire setup back up. So
I think that's not true.
Oh, I thought you'd have been done with that immediately.
no, dude, I gotta be honest. They got me working my ass off at work because they're like, "Hey, Jim, are you going to work? Are you going to work Saturday?" I went, "Fuck you." And he went, "What do you mean? That's your airplane. You know what airplane that is?" I'm like, "Yeah, not my fault. You fuckers put that some bitch ahead 2 months ahead of the schedule and fired a guy that's helping me 2 months ago and didn't give me a relief." And they went, well, Jim, you can make it up." And I went, "No."
OT.
Yeah, no. Jim doesn't work OT. No. I quit better jobs than this. I don't need this job. I can go anywhere and make this money. Fuck them.
Well, yeah.
I can walk, literally, I can walk 150 yards and make more money than
Time
I'm
out.
making here.
Time out. What is the over under? What is the over under that he stops about 6 times because he's walking 150 yards? Because there ain't no way in hell.
I'm going with 4.
There ain't no way in hell he ain't stopping less than 5. 150 yards. He'd be like, he'd be sucking air,
Hey!
looking for something to drink.
Hey, you guys got an AED?
No, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oxygen.
911.
I didn't say I had to carry my toolbox with me. I'm just saying I had to go 150 yards.
Just you.
Really? Just me? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to my
Take a backpack
cardiologist
with you
Monday.
and some snacks, and you'll be all right.
I'm going to my doctor's appointment Monday, and I guarantee you, I'm going to make him say it on video that you're fine. And I'm going to
yes. There'll be a gun right here. Yes, Jim is fine.
Yeah,
He's absolutely fine.
Jim's fine.
We recommend he walks 150 yards. We absolutely recommend it.
Right.
You guys are assholes.
Hey.
Really? You think I'm that fucking bad? You assholes. Really?
I don't
Look, just because Boeing put AEDs in there because I had a heart condition doesn't mean anything.
No.
Listen, I got to run upstairs real quick for a minute. So,
okay.
don't do anything silly like show a gun or anything, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Hey, Mike. Oh, he left. Guess what? Oh.
Hey, knock that off.
He wants to talk shit about me walking 150 yards. Fuck you, Mikey. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Was that out loud? Did that happen? I'm sorry. Look, don't fuck with me. I'll come kill you. I don't care.
I wonder how much it would be for that.
And Christine?
Air though, but it's Beaver Air Tours. I'm sorry.
Beaver Air.
I want to see a beaver.
If you have to
Especially a flying one.
Especially in the air. Is that like the Mile High Club?
It's a bird. It's a man. No, that's a beaver.
So it's a beaver air club.
That are on here is they do such a great job.
Well, that's awesome.
We're so glad to hear you enjoyed the ride.
Got room in here.
Oh my word!
Again,
So
the only way to see the beaver is from the air. I don't want to see the beaver.
no, wait a minute. Eric.
For the tour.
That makes a whole weird thing because the beaver would have to land on the landing strip, wouldn't it?
Again, I'm just.
Not that be the Brazilian strip.
Should I put lights like right here?
Hey, look who's in the chat room.
Oh.
Oh man.
No, I can't.
Dr.
I was
D.
told not to look at the chat room.
It's our little stuff.
But honestly, why would anybody name their airplane company Beaver Air Tours? I mean, come on, all the
Hey,
names.
I want to
Probably
go.
got a pretty good draw.
I want to go up to Grand Marais and go to Beaver Liquors.
Have to make that road trip.
Okay, so
Yes.
Oh,
February 15th.
Yes.
I'm thinking I need to take a 3-day weekend.
Oof. Make sure I know soon enough so I can make sure you're going to be on the victim list.
No, I don't need to be on a victim list. I'm just going to be there. Fuck it. I'm just saying. I can't wait till the end of April. That's all I'm getting at.
Oh, that would be just too funny. Oh my
Oh
word.
my God.
You could come up in February and stay till the New York boys.
Well,
are here.
I wish. Yeah.
Oh no.
You go to pay the mortgage?
All you have to do is walk 150 yards and get a better job up here.
Really? You're an asshole. I just want you to know that.
Summertime rolls around. Jim still has a parka on.
Thank you. It's like it's June and Jim's like, "Are you fuckers done yet?"
It's 63 degrees. Nope.
Look,
It's 7
See,
degrees today, and I saw a lady standing out on the corner wearing nothing but a sundress.
oh, can I have her number when I get up there in February? You know, Grandma needs it just as bad as I do. That's all I'm saying.
Gilf Hunter.
Gilf Hunter. Hey, Christine, you and I, Gilf Hunter, Sam's Club. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if Auntie Diane actually meets Jim when Jim gets here?
Hey,
No, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
if your aunt and Jim were in the same room, I'd ask your aunt if she's going to let Jim hold her breast just like she let me.
Oh, geez.
Hello, hold on. I gotta call my buddy.
I got pictures to prove it.
Hold on. I'm going to text Andrew right now.
I was standing behind her, and I put my hands on her waist, and she goes, "No, honey," and put my.
Hold that thought. I'm texting
Eric,
Andrew right now.
Eric, you have one shot to get this right. Let's do it right now. Come on.
No, I'm going to text my buddy Andrew right now and see if he can watch the house for that weekend.
Oh,
What?
that would be rather hilarious.
No, I actually need to ask him that shit, whether you're going to let me come up there or not.
Joey Cuz is in the hot seat.
Oh no! If Joey is, and see, that's another reason why I want to be live with the girls, because I want to fuck with Joey. Because I'm gonna bone Joey so hard it because
that's it. Mikey bailed.
No, because
Alicia's in charge.
because last year.
That didn't last long.
Yeah, because last year I was the guinea pig and I couldn't make it up there, and I was like, oh, I got to do it again. So
Oh, Stalker Steve's here tonight. I see.
Yeah. He's listening to his own chat.
Weird.
So hey Stalker, hey Steve, fuck off, all the way off.
Do you want to come on? Are you busy?
Oh, yeah. Which hand are you using, Steve?
He's looking up all the different beaver things they were talking about.
Beaver. It's Beaver Patrol.
There's beaver liquors. There's beaver aircraft. All right.
I just want to know what the infatuation is with.
Really?
Yeah, please,
really?
please,
you really?
please,
You really? What are you serious?
No.
It's a DNA infused
Not-
thing. It's a natural like this. There you go.
Not that. Not beaver. Just the name. Why do they use the name? It's, for an air tour. I mean,
Because it gets attention of us. It's pretty simple.
Beaver Patrol calling all beavers.
Like I got a bunch of gals that are doing lawn service. I want to get a good name for it. Call it the beaver service. Oh, look
Beaver
there.
Island.
yeah.
Yeah, it's downstairs.
You put it downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beaver Island.
I gotta give that to Diane.
Oh my God.
You have Diane's beaver and you have to return it.
Really? We're gonna head out.
No, there's a sign. It's some kind of, isn't it some kind of, I don't know, it's one of your beers.
Beaver Island Brewery.
Yeah. It's just beer thing.
See, now Mikey's coming back into this going, what the fuck are you assholes?
Oh yeah, I can see the email tomorrow. Dear
Yeah.
Dear Mr. DeLucia, we're sorry to inform you.
You no longer have a chat.
You don't have a chat no more. You don't have a channel.
No, they're not going to get rid of your channel or your chat because we talk about beavers. Come on. Yeah, you can talk about boning. Never mind.
No, I do stuff like talk about. I'll probably get. This is probably going to be a copyright, right? I do stuff like talk about ice fishing and shit. You know.
Why would that be called a
That's
copy?
not. That's
I
not
don't know.
copyright.
I used the company's name
What
without
I'm
asking.
getting at is you can talk about the things that the Democrats do, and they're not going to ban you. But if you talk about pro-gun or anything else, they're going to fuck you up.
Right. No, I'm not. I'm not into that. I'm just into having fun. And
No, we all know that, Mikey. That's why we're here. Because if you were into like diddling little kids, we wouldn't be here.
no, my name's not Steve.
Steve.
Jesus. I don't own a van.
My name's not
Right.
Here you go.
Hey, little girl, you want some candy?
Kitty.
Are you kidding me?
He said my name's not Steve and I don't own a van. Steve, stalkers in the chat room. I swear to God, I haven't looked yet, but stalkers in the chat room. I hate
I'm from
all you
Massachusetts.
assholes.
We're not like that up here.
Good night, Guns Girl.
Good night, Guns Girl.
Night, Guns Girl.
Guns Girl, have a good night.
Yeah, and she's painting the bathroom at this time of night.
That sounds like something you'd hear from Jim. Due to an
Exactly.
incident this afternoon, there's a little touch up in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're 20.
It's going to be off-white.
No, it ain't.
By the way,
Wait,
no
hey.
burritos will be served tomorrow.
You haven't hit the ceiling for about 40 years. Shut up. You shitting me? Not for nothing. Guy your age, isn't that like a piece of liver going in with a keyhole to begin with?
Hey, I got pills for that shit. Okay, I got pills.
What?
We went from beaver to liver.
Really? Hey, Mikey, really? My
What?
age, Mikey?
Just
Really?
ask.
No, Christine.
What are you doing?
You guys are all assholes.
Hey, they actually have. Hey,
Oh,
seriously, listen. They actually.
Oh, hey,
they actually
And hold on, no, for anybody who wonders, that's all I'm saying.
listen. They named the
How
group
you
after
doing?
you. They named the group after you. Okay, Jim. They named the group after you. It's called Limp Bizkit.
Oh, Mikey, that's so funny. They're from Jacksonville.
Oh no.
Oh my heavens!
Oh, I can't wait till Mikey reaches my age. He's going to be dead.
Mikey ain't gonna reach your age.
Right? What? Really, Mikey? Really?
Listen, I wasn't supposed to see 24, so I'm happy right where I'm at.
Listen to you. I wasn't supposed to be 24.
I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't. Hey, listen. You see these holes right here? You think I like those holes? You think I put them in there myself?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Fuck, Mikey, I don't fucking know.
Special
Look,
apparatus.
Mikey.
Yeah.
I was
That's
fucking
right.
whores in the fucking Philippines before you were born. What the
Probably.
hell?
For 50 cents.
Well, hey, it was worth the basket trick, just.
See, I'm too cheap. I'd have to get change though. I got change coming, right, sweetie? Okay, thanks.
She said, hey, $4 we make you holler. I said, here's a $5. Let's go.
Problem is, you wanted to kiss him when you walked out the door.
Is it?
Okay, kids, I'm gonna boogie.
I don't know about that.
What?
Thank you for having me on, Mike.
Hey, no problem.
Everybody have a great evening.
John?
Enjoy, have fun.
Yeah.
John's still an asshole.
You just figured that out?
He's out of his mind.
See, what kills me is Shalisa still stays with us. And every second of every show, she's like, you guys are assholes. You guys are assholes. You
I'm
guys
very
are
tolerant.
assholes.
Stevie, I sent you a
You
link.
are beyond tolerant, sweetheart.
Stevie, I sent you a link.
Is he trying to get in?
I don't know. I'm just letting him know.
Steve. He says, John, you got to oil that chair every time you laugh and lean back. It sounds like you shit yourself.
Right. Right on, Gig Ryan. Gig Ryan's asking Stevie if you got this one.
I can't keep up with the chat room. I'm just going to watch you guys.
He says, Gig Ryan says, hey, Steve, did you get Elizabeth's warrant to sign your sign? We had said earlier that Steve was at the
At a rally.
at Lizzie's rally, and then we compared him to John. Liz Warren to John.
What?
I compared Liz Warren to John's knowledge of football.
Wow! Holy shit!
Something along those lines.
Wow, you're evil.
See, so it's just not you. It's just, it's not.
If you compare anybody to Elizabeth Warren, holy crap!
Well, she's too blah for me. So. You're gonna scare the dog.
No, I'm trying to get her to come in here.
Oh.
Tilly. There you go, baby.
Tilly isn't Tilla the Hunt.
Give me one of those treats.
Come on.
Why do you have your hand on top of his head? Good
Come
boy. Hey, go like this.
What?
I like how she made it not look like it just fell right into your lap.
Right. Now, if he just turns his head and turns directly right around, that would just be a howl. That'd be just funny.
Puppy dog.
What's Johnny doing? Going to spin some calls? I know he spun the other ones for he made the other ones last night for Johnny and my Woodsman. He's gonna send them out to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he had to go do something with Rhett or
Yeah.
probably make sure he's in bed. He takes liberties as long as John is busy.
Yeah, I'll be back.
You need a moment?
What's that?
Oil the chair, Swamp Donkey. It's freaking cold with Swamp Donkey is too. It's cold with you guys, everybody but me and you and Shalisa. I want that cold weather. Damn it.
Yeah, right now we're actually up to 19.
What was it this morning?
Up to 19.
0 this morning.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I woke up at 50 degrees and by 9:30 it was below freezing.
Really? It's 63 degrees here.
Well, it's moving across.
Jim, you're only 10 degrees warmer than me, and I'm in frickin' Boston.
73.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I got the air conditioning on. What?
I got the air conditioning on in January. Yeah, but it was chilly this morning, though, right? Isn't it cold in the mornings down there?
Well, not today, but this week when I was going to work, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was driving to work on my car. It was 37 degrees. When I left work, it was 75 to 80 degrees. I was like, no wonder I'm sick.
Yeah, we have 19 degrees, light snow, and it says the real feel right now is 1 degree.
The real feel is
Yeah,
what.
Oof, that's terrible.
I don't know exactly what the.
I like that it makes it snow, though, boy. I wish my phone did that.
Mine shows snow and rain mix. And the radar.
I don't know.
Now,
Oh, gosh.
if I believe the National Weather Service that I watch on Fox News or whatever,
Yep.
all that should be hauling ass past you this weekend.
I don't know. I don't.
Looks like
To
the
be
line.
honest, I thought I read it last night, and we're not supposed to get cold until, season average colds until the end of this coming week.
Well, Mikey, you're in what, Boston, right?
Pretty much.
Or
I'm
that
35.
area,
I'm
okay.
35 miles north of it.
Well, Boston. So yeah, you're not going to get the end of this front till Sunday.
Yeah,
He's
I
in
think they said-
Boston.
Boston. Yeah, I think they said it was going to be a weird 64. Actually, I lied. It's 64 degrees.
The line right now between cold and hot is right where Steve's at. Me and Gunpowder Beauty are on the cold side, and Steve's right either on the warm side or right there on the line. And you, Mike, are on the warm side.
Well, it's going to be 63 degrees at 6 a.m. too. How come it doesn't say daily?
Yeah, anyone east of Michigan is going to be warm.
Daily. Tonight it's going to rain. Tomorrow it's going to be high of 64. light rain. And then Monday it's going to be, but then tomorrow night it's going to be 25, so that's going to get chilly.
But don't forget too, the high could be 2 o'clock in the morning, and the low could be all day long. That's what happened the other day.
Tuesday's 41, Wednesday's 48, Wednesday's 30, Thursday's 41. Finally, some cold weather. It's going to be 27 on Friday. Finally.
Wait a minute. You say finally?
Because I told you I want to ice fish.
It better get freezing ass cold and stay that way.
And it's going to
3 months.
come next Monday. It's going to be all between next weekend. Sunday's high is going to be 29. And then January the 20th is going to be 23 degrees, 25, 13 degrees, 28, 15 degrees, 30. Good. I'll be ice fishing in 6 days.
You can come up here and join some of the idiots. I was going across the bridge going over to Wisconsin yesterday morning, and I noticed there was 3 fish houses out on the bay within 50 yards of where the sundew, our icebreaker, had gone through.
It's amazing what people will do. It's
So I have a question.
What?
Not living up in the Great White North.
Yeah.
You all want to go ice fishing.
Yes, sir.
Why would you want to go ice fishing when you can go regular fishing?
Well, a couple of reasons for me. I'm not a bug guy. I can't stand trying to fish and getting eaten by bugs.
No. What I'm talking about is you're waiting for the lake or whatever to pond.
Why don't I just go right now?
Well, yeah, it's not frozen over. Why don't you go now?
Because it's more of a challenge.
Drill into it. And shit.
It's more of a challenge.
Reminiscence, and there's a little bit of a difference between it.
Yeah.
There's a what?
A little bit of a difference between fishing on the ice and fishing on the shore and fishing on a boat. There's a little bit of difference.
Is it the same fish?
Yeah, but you do it different ways, Jimmy. You use
Well, no. I'm asking a question because I've never done this.
You use different bait. You use different lines, reels.
So it's.
So, for instance, when I go ice fishing, if I'm just jigging, right?
He said jigging. I'm
jigging.
I'm not going to giggle.
If I'm just jigging, I use this rod, right?
You're jiggy with it.
And then while I'm jigging, I can use a couple of these in the ice. Drill a couple of holes, drop these on, boop.
Okay.
All right, and so I don't know. I like it better. It's actually like what Eric was just saying. It's more dangerous if you're not using your brain.
Okay.
Like for me, I was just telling my wife this tonight. I don't like to river fish. You will have, if you're cold enough, you'll have a river freeze. They'll freeze 3 inches. All right, and you'll see people on 3 inches of ice on a river. I'll go on 3 inches. I'll go on 3 inches of ice on a lake with no problem because there's a bottom that I'm not going to go as soon as I go through the hole. The main river up here, the Merrimack River up here, if it does freeze at all, and if it freezes to 3 inches, it still has a current, and you're gone. You ain't coming back.
Okay. So
plus, not to mention, Mike has all this gear that's not getting used. That's only
I'm not worried about the gear thing. I guess what I was looking at, because I grew up way south of you guys, not in Florida, but in Ohio. But the whole ice fishing thing, like, see, Shalisha's talking way different than Mikey is. So Mikey's talking about the same fish, just a different style of fishing.
Right, a different style, and also the fish taste better in the cold at the colder times of the year than they do in the warmer times of the year.
Really?
Yes. There's a big difference.
So now, see, I did not know that. That's amazing.
There's a huge difference in taste of the fish between seasons.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. When the fish is warm, it's
Really?
Big difference. Yep.
I had no idea about that.
There's
That's
even
the
a
first I've
difference.
heard of it.
So there's even a difference. Like in April, you're gonna go catch brookies or whatever, right? Brook trout or what have you, and
Okay.
it's a different taste between that and if you caught brookies, in the summer. In the summer months, it's too warm. It's yucky. It tastes.
So seriously, I again, I don't know all this. I'm just saying.
Yep.
So like deep cold, if you will, like dead winter fish taste better than like say summer fish.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, all you guys up north, Shalisha, Eric, and Mikey.
Water temperature. Yep.
I agree.
Really. See, that's amazing to me. I'm 100% flabbergasted by this because that's amazing to me. I did not know that.
And I am not one of these people. I don't know if you were here that night that I explained it. I was watching a video of a guy up in Minnesota sitting on a milk crate, not even in a shanty. It's -10 without the wind chill. Okay. He catches a gigantic freaking trout, right? I mean, gigantic. Like, it's just phenomenal how big this fish is. And what does he do? Stuffs it back down the hole. And I'm like, you're an idiot. There ain't no way I'm sitting on a milk crate -10 without a wind chill, -10, catching a fish and putting the son bitch back in the hole. It's not going to happen.
Well, see, no, like I said, that's amazing to me. Like, as an individual, my family, we used to drive in the summer from Ohio to Chapleau, Canada, and have a cabin up there, and we would catch pike, and we would cook them and eat them, while we were up there. But that was in the summer. I never even dreamed about it.
You catch a pike. You know anyone that. So if you go up north or something and they have, it's so much better tasting. Cold water.
No kidding.
Oh God, yeah.
See,
So let me do it
amazing.
this way. I'll even explain it to you this way. You go out. The Gulf is I never ate anything out of the Gulf. You go to the Atlantic side of Florida, right? You go over to Daytona. Go fishing in Daytona, right?
Been there.
But go out 20 miles. Go on a boat.
Yeah.
Go 20 miles. Hit that thing bottom, right? You get a fish that's down in the cold water. Bring it up, and then eat a fish that's on the top or something. You see the difference I'm talking about.
Well, it's not that easy down here, but okay.
But you know what I'm saying? The different levels.
No, I understand.
Because I don't have a lake.
I can understand what you're saying up north, just not down here.
I don't have a lake that's deep enough up my way to.
You're talking about going in the Atlantic. The temperature change takes months to change, if not a whole season.
No, but it's still colder 70 feet down than it is.
Look, I get Mayport shrimp that are off the bottom of the shelf. You're talking about water differences. So you know what I mean? I don't. Right. It's hard to understand that.
But it's two different water temperatures. Two different flavors of the fish. Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I just never experienced that. So I'm thinking next time I go up to Minnesota, hopefully it's going to be in a colder. I don't know if February is colder than April or June or September.
Well, they have ice till July, so you're all set.
Well, that means I can teabag Lake Superior. So
I know some of the videos I've seen from people up that way. It's phenomenal how but it's just, to me, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how.
No, but I gotta be honest. I grew up in Ohio. I mean, that's Midwest, not North, not South. And I never really honestly thought about or even heard about the difference between cold fish and warm fish, as in seasons wise. And I hope I don't sound like a dumbass fucking. Oh, you just don't know shit. But
Hey,
like,
I learned
never.
something. I learned something today, and I felt like a complete dumbass that I never thought about. I was watching a Triple Nickel Trapper Dwayne Lazar video.
Yep.
Okay, he's going through the snow and he's checking his traps, and I was just listening to him. And I'm like, oh my god, I never thought of that. But sometimes it snows, and the snow covers up the animals, and when they go to check the, I never thought. I'm always thinking, you check your traps and your animals there. I didn't think about that it actually snowed and covered them up. I just had a total dumbass moment. So it happened.
Yeah, but wait a minute. If you're checking your traps, wouldn't you know where your traps are to see if there's
He does.
animals? Yeah.
But for
Well, I mean, I understand. I can see if you're trapping, say, beaver or there, and you don't have if you get 7 inches of snow, you're not going to see an animal in the trap. Yes, I get that. I understand that part.
I get those.
I guess because I didn't grow up that far north, for lack of a better term. I'm not dogging on anybody. I never did that stuff. I mean, we had beaver on my farm because they would drop, trees and block our creek, and we'd be pissed to have to go down there and get them the hell out of the way so we could have water flow to, irrigate our farm, our farmland.
They're good tasting too, by the way.
Yeah, see, and I never had beaver. I had squirrel, rabbit, geese, duck.
Yep.
All that stuff growing up. I just never had beaver because we never killed them because, hey, look, we know that's what they're. We had 2, and as far as I know, this was I'm 57, so I'm, we're talking 20, 30, 40 years later. As far as I know, those beaver or their offspring are still there. So yeah.
Well.
Okay, kids. Mike, thanks for the invite. I'm gonna go hit the hay.
Yeah, we're all gonna hit the hay together. So, listen, everybody, thanks for coming in. You guys, thanks for coming in. Johnny, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Ohio Wolverine, thanks for coming in. And you guys on the chat room, thanks for listening. Had a good time. And
except for that Steve asshole.
Yeah, and I sent them an invite twice too. The little friggin'
that Steve guy. I don't know about him.
Well, you know how he is, Uncle Kyle. I hope you had a good night, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, guys, we'll see you Friday night. Peace. Enjoy your week.